Namaste friends, my name is Amit Garg. Welcome to my channel Vedic Astro Amit. Today we'll discuss this deeper meaning of what's happening when a planet is combust. Combustion is different for each planet. So combustion means when a planet is going very close to the sun. Combust literally means it gets burned up. Okay, so that's the literal meaning. Now what that signifies and astrologically we'll understand. So now Jupiter will be combust. As we know, Jupiter just entered the sign of Taurus, Vrishabh Rashi, and even though Sun is not in Taurus, Sun is still in Mesh Rashi, Aries. Okay, so Sun is still in Aries until 14th of May. Jupiter is already in Taurus, but Jupiter will be combust starting May 6th and until May 31st. So what's happening? Jupiter is considered combust when it is within, depending on what scriptures, what, shastras you read, anywhere between 9 or 10 or 11 degrees within the sun, then Jupiter is considered as combust. So starting May 6th, Jupiter will be within 9 degrees of Surya, and it will remain within 9 degrees until May 31st. So basically, Sun is going from Aries to Taurus and then crossing over the Jupiter. But in astronomically, as we see, so visually, astronomically, you will see Jupiter as a dot going in front of the sun. So that's what's now. Let's discuss the deeper meaning. What does this mean? So combustion, literally, I call combustion as Agni Pariksha. Okay, a lot of people have this different, very negative opinion about combustion. Yes, you will see diminished results. We will discuss for each of the 12 signs what exactly may diminish, but what's happening. Understand the real deeper meaning. So Agni Pariksha means a test through the fire. Okay, so sun is a big ball of fire. Sun is Agni, and so when a planet is moving in front of, or literally over the sun, it gets burned up. That's combustion. And so in a way, it is giving a test, just like in Ramayana. If you study Ramayana, in Ramayana, Sita Mata, Mother Sita, she was, of course, the wife of Lord Rama, and she was, abducted by Ravana. But what happened in reality, before she was abducted, Lord Sri Ram uh, gave away Sita to Agni, to fire god. Okay, and then she, the original Sita, she went with Agni. Agni kept her safe, and in place of her, this was just, you can say, like a shadow or an image of Sita that remained with Sri Ram, so that Ravana could abduct her. And so this was all Leela, the play of Lord Sri Ram, of Vishnu Bhagwan, that Ravana abducted the fake, the copy of Sita Mata. He didn't abduct the real Sita Mata. She was with Agni, fire god. And so anyway, so after Lord Sri Ram killed Ravana, and they were, they were there in Lanka. So they wanted to, so they brought back Mata Sita, and then, the people, they really objected. They said that Mata Sita, because she was, in the captivity of Ravana, that she's not pure. So they said she has to go through a fire test. That's Agni Pariksha. So literally, she had to walk through the fire. So the idea is, if you come alive on the other side, then you're pure. Okay. And of course, when Agni Pariksha was happening, see, the image of Sita Mata went through the fire, and then at that moment, Agni Bhagwan, the fire god, returned the original Sita to Lord Sri Ram. So that's the beautiful story, or shouldn't call it story. That's the real happenings of Ramayana. That's what happened. And so anytime a planet is going over sun, you hear this word combustion. Think of this as Agni Pariksha. Now, what happens in Agni Pariksha? As I said, if you are pure, you will come alive on the other side. You'll be actually purified. So it's a process of regeneration. It's a process of almost like rebirth. Okay. And so in a way, you're giving away the fake version. Okay. And just like fake or the copy of Sita Mata to the fire god. And then you're in return, you're getting a bigger and a better version. In modern terminology, you can say you're getting version 2.0. Okay, so a bigger, a better, a purified, a highly elevated version you get on the other side. So when a planet is going through combustion, they're going through Agni Pariksha. So you will see much more refined results of that planet right after the combustion. Now, what happens during combustion? So that's the important thing. During combustion, which is this 25 days period, right? May 6th through May 31st. During combustion, you may see the expression of that planet gets blocked. Okay, so it's overshadowed, overpowered, outshined by the light, the brilliance of the sun. So we'll discuss exactly how the expression of Jupiter will be hindered. So the self-expression of so that means the results may not be seen. They are not visible on the surface. So it's not forthcoming. The planet it cannot give you its 100%. Think of sitting besides the king, the mighty king, right? So that's the situation. And so this may also indicate that after Agni Pariksha, there might be change in direction, change in the quality and the way the planet is giving you results. Okay. So now for what things are going to be shifting or undergoing a change? So what real effect or impact will be there on our lives, day-to-day lives, right? And that, of course, depends on the rising sign. But you look at the karakas, the things that the planet stands for in our life. So Jupiter is all about dharma. Jupiter is the spiritual work. Jupiter is higher wisdom. Jupiter is gurus. And so Jupiter is expansion. Jupiter is basically, like good things in life, like even children. And so those things will go regeneration and change and transformation. Now, also, one misconception, and people think of combustion as something really, as I mentioned, really bad. But there's a big difference between eclipse and combustion. Okay, eclipse, the planet is literally going into the mouth of a demon. Okay, so that is also rebirth. That is also death and rebirth. Combustion, in a way, you can say death and rebirth, but this is more a transformation where you're actually going uh, and surrendering yourself to Surya Bhagwan, who is the most sattvic, most dharmic planet, right? So Surya is the king of the solar system. He sustains the solar system. So the planet it's just like you're doing yagya, you're doing homa, you're doing fire ceremony, fire ritual, where you're offering your ego, you're surrendering with the swaha. When you chant the mantra and say swaha, swaha, you're actually offering those herbs to Swaha, the wife of Agni. And then Agni accepts those herbs, and then Agni offers it to the god, the deity that you're chanting the mantra for. That's what's happening during combustion. So the planet is offering itself to Agni, the fire god. And then at the end of the combustion, you see a purified, a cleansed, a new, energized. Energized is very important because Agni, Surya, infuses this new power into this planet. So you get much better, bigger, positive results right after the combustion ends. Now, what can we do? What remedies, what things we can do to get the positive blessings of, any celestial alignment, anything happening in the universe. This is for our good, basically. And so things we can do are to support the energy of Jupiter in our lives. Jupiter, the biggest thing, think of Jupiter as Brihaspati. He was the guru of the gods. All the time, his main work was to perform yagyas, fire ceremonies, rituals. And so the best and the most powerful remedy for any combustion, any planet going through combustion, is yagya, but especially for Jupiter. This is so powerful. I cannot overemphasize that doing yagyas, fire ceremonies, during these 25 days will enhance the energy, the power, the blessings of both Jupiter and Surya, the sun god in our lives. So do as much yagya. And then you can do any other fire, remedies. For example, Tratak sadhana. Tratak sadhana is gazing at the lamp, a ghee lamp or even a candle. Sit a couple feet away, gaze at the lamp. So absorb that fire energy. That fire energy will cleanse you from within, and give you, process your information into wisdom. It'll process your food, Jataragni, and you can simply honor the rising sun. You can sit and meditate and focus on the rising sun. Imagine the rising sun. So that way you can honor the fire energy. So anyway, you can honor the fire energy. Secondly, other things you can do for Jupiter, you can actually give donation to the gurus, to the teachers. You can give donation to the priests. You can learn higher wisdom, study of the scriptures, study of ancient sciences, Vedic sciences, or any other, deeper subjects. Could be astrology, could be energy healing, could be anything, any esoteric subject. The study of, higher study or wisdom is of supreme importance during this time. So anything, actually, all studies that you do during this time, these 25 days, will be so powerful that this will be ingrained in your psyche, and it will give you blessings throughout the rest of your life. So that's the things you can do to enhance the power of this combustion. So now we'll go one by one each of the signs and see how this will impact you and what things you can do to enhance the blessings. And if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon to get the notifications. It's very important for us, so that we can keep creating this very high quality and useful content for everyone. And please support the channel and share with your friends as much as possible. And also, we're starting a live course on Jyotish, very in-depth 24-week level 1. Details are here. You can register VedicAstroAmit.com/learn-astrology. And thank you for your support. Namaste, friends. My name is Amit Garg. Welcome to my channel, Vedic Astro Amit. First, let's talk about Aries rising. So for Aries rising, Aries Lagna, Aries ascendant, Jupiter is in your second house in Taurus, and Jupiter is the ruler of your 9th house and your 12th house. So what's happening is there may be some holding back in your relationship with your father, relationship with your gurus. There may be holding back in your projects. If you are doing any business in the foreign countries, that's 12th house. So you may not see the results. You may feel like, oh, the things are stuck. Okay, you may not see the results on the surface, but underneath there's good, change, transformation, regeneration going on. You'll see version 2.0 on the other side. So the combustion means that Jupiter is undergoing a nice, wonderful regeneration. And so you'll see much more powerful results on the other side. And then also with respect to your own speech, you may feel less inclined, you may be less expressive in your voice, or just you may feel like going inwards, less talkative. And then also in terms of your family. So your connection with the family, your family relations, and also with respect to your family wealth. So all those things may feel like projects are stuck, or your communication is stuck with the family members, with your father, with the Sangha, with the gurus, or people from foreign countries, foreign culture. All of that might seem stuck, but this is really taking you to the next level. So if you have any connections that are really, really spiritual and deep, those will actually flourish during this time as well. But all the superficial, mundane connections will feel completely stuck. So nurture and nourish those connections with the gurus, with the father. You may actually, during this time, you may find, new connections with very profound and deep level. So somebody from the past lives, especially 12th house Lord, may surface and come in your dreams or in your life. So all those areas of life, you may see that those are getting Agni Pariksha in a way, tested. So this is the time for testing of your relationship with your father, with your gurus. So stay strong and stay positive and stay very true in all these areas of life. And this is, in fact, a very good period for you, for Aries rising, to go on a pilgrimage, go on a foreign tour where you visit temples, and also apart from remedies we discussed in the intro section, one thing Aries can do is donation in foreign countries. And then also for Aries, the traveling abroad becomes a remedy itself, especially for a spiritual purpose. Let's say going for studies or higher studies, or even let's say um, uh, like Ayurveda retreat, and then visiting the temples, things like that. And any kind of long distance travel will also be a remedy, because ninth house is about long distance travel. And then food donation is really good for you. For Aries rising, second house, Jupiter in the second house, combust. That means giving away food, annadan, especially yellow things. Like in Indian culture, we give like chana dal, the chana lentils. So those things are good. So any kind of food donation, like even sweets, jaggery, the good, made of sugar, the cane sugar. So the sweets, especially yellow things, would be ideal remedy during this time period. Okay, so this was for Aries rising. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. That really helps us. Share with as many as your friends, and then hit the bell icon if so you'll get the notifications. Thank you for your support. So next will be Taurus rising. Namaste friends, my name is Amit Garg. Welcome to my channel Vedic Astro Amit. Next is Taurus rising, Taurus Lagna, Taurus ascendant. Please watch the intro section completely, because we talked about really a different perspective on combustion and remedies as well. So now specifically for Taurus rising, Jupiter is obviously in your first house right now, in your Lagna, and Jupiter is the 8th lord and the 11th lord. So this may impact your self-expression, because Jupiter is in the first house. You may be less expressive. You may go inwards. You may feel like, less social, especially 11th Lord is there as well. So you may have this feeling of complete withdrawal from the society. And that's good. It's like period of regeneration and rebirth in a way. And then also this is the time that your it's Agni Pariksha. Your friendships may be tested. Okay, only the spiritual ones, or the good ones, the ones that are really solid at a deep level, those friendships will survive. Others may break away. Same thing, your connection with yourself, your self-worth is being tested here. Okay, so on the other side of Agni Pariksha, you'll come out stronger. But during the Agni Pariksha, you'll be tested time and again for your self-confidence, for your self-identity, self-worth. Those things will be really tested hard. Now, Jupiter is also your 8th lord. Okay, 8th lord is, see, this is Agni Pariksha, and 8th lord could be like secret things in our life, our hidden secrets. So this is the time to come clean. Think deep, in your psyche, in your being. Ask yourself, are there any things that you're hiding, or any secrets? So that may be revealed, and those will completely be burned away. This is Agni Pariksha. This is no minor thing going on. So and then there could be also a lot of change, transformation in your own being. See, we talk about change, transformation with respect to the 8th house in general, when say Jupiter is going in your Lagna. But this is massive. This is significant, much more significant, because Jupiter is combust. So literally, Jupiter is going through fire. And so that's actually a very spiritual thing. So this is ideal time to do really like search for answers. 8th house is the search, for who we are, connection with the universe. And then also your financial assets or gains or income could be tested. So you may feel like there's not much financial growth, even though Jupiter has entered into Taurus. So for these 3-4 weeks, you may feel there are not much progress in financial front, but things are happening under the surface. You'll get better, is like version 2.0, and you'll get much more abundance after the combustion. During combustion, you may feel like projects are stuck, but at this fundamental level, things are being worked out really, really at a powerful level. So all of that, and then also your desires will undergo a transformation. So think of Agni Pariksha also like, an eclipse, like it's a rebirth. So you may have this re-evaluation of your desires. 11th houses are desires. So now your desires will actually become very, very spiritually focused. You'll become a very more like a, your desires belong to the whole humanity, not just for yourself, not selfish desires anymore. So that's what's going to happen. All of your superficial or selfish desires will wash away, will be completely destroyed during this combustion. Okay. 8th house is also the shared wealth. So there may be shift in how you manage your family wealth, your shared resources with your spouse, or inheritance, or money from other people. So all that is going to happen. Very transformative period. It's very interesting that right when Jupiter entered Taurus, this combustion is happening. So if you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and please share this with a lot of your friends, and hit the bell icon to get the notification. So that was for the sign of Taurus, for Taurus rising. Okay. Namaste friends, my name is Amit Garg. Welcome to my channel, Vedic Astro Amit. Next is Gemini rising, Gemini Lagna, Gemini ascendant. So for Gemini ascendant, Jupiter is going through Agni Pariksha. Jupiter is your 7th lord and your 10th lord. And this Agni Pariksha is taking place in your 11th house. Okay, so I'm sorry, 12th house, because Jupiter is in the sign of Taurus. So Taurus is your 12th house. So this Agni Pariksha in your 12th house, and the planet we're talking about is your 7th lord and your 10th lord. So literally, this is a big time for testing of your relationships. Your relationships may actually undergo a huge change, big transformation. If your relationships are solid, very based on a spiritual foundation, or very deep connection, then they'll become even stronger. So that's the version 2.0 that will progress after the combustion. So bigger, better things surface after the combustion, but impurities are burned off. What happens when we put anything in fire? Agni Pariksha. Impurities get burned away. Only the essence remains. So in your relationships, the essence of your relationship will remain. And let's say if you're in a relationship that's not working out, then you need to think very deep how you can make it more spiritual and more sustainable. Okay, that's your exercise. Or literally, this may change your relationship. You may find, a bigger and better companion. That includes both personal and your business partnerships. 10th house, Jupiter is also your 10th lord. So your work may undergo a deep transformation. See, this transformation is not like eclipse where it's, something is completely ending and something new is beginning. This is a transformation of usually like existing things that you're working on. So you will actually see that your profession is becoming very meaningful for you. It has a lot of meaning now. It's not just a job or a chore. Your profession will become something that you value. It's part of you, part of your being, part of your life that is helping you towards your ultimate goal, your destination, the purpose of your life. So you'll align the purpose of your life with your profession during this combustion. And this is also going to be a test that are you strong enough to sustain your profession if it's on the right track, if it's on the right path, right? So that's the test. That's the Agni Pariksha that's taking place. Now, 12th house also, this will test your connection with the foreigners, foreign places, and foreign subjects. So this is a good time, actually. 12th house, Jupiter sitting in the 12th house. This combustion will force you to go within. In fact, the portals are open for you to access the other planes of existence, past lives, ancestors. All those will be very, very active. So throughout this transit, when Jupiter is transiting your 12th house, those things will be accessible to you. But this is like extra dose of energy, extra powerful energy that you have at your disposal. You may also feel less expressive in your relationships and also at work, in your profession, which is fine. You may feel like withdrawing, less communication. Okay, that means that you're just internalizing everything. that only meaningful and useful conversation will take place, and at a very deep level. So in fact, this is the time to develop this communication at a very deep level. Otherwise, the superficial chit chat will not sustain, will not be um, viable after this combustion. So all that's happening for Gemini rising. If you like this content, please share and like and subscribe. It's very helpful and useful, very important for us. And share with as many of your friends as possible. And again, we're starting a course. If you're interested in learning deep, this ancient wisdom, course is starting on Akshay Tritiya. It's a 24-week deep dive. All right, thanks for watching. So next one will be Cancer rising. Namaste friends, my name is Amit Garg. Welcome to my channel, Vedic Astro Amit. For Cancer rising, Cancer Lagna, Cancer ascendant, Jupiter is transiting through your 11th house, and Jupiter is the lord of the 6th house and the 9th house. Watch the intro section first, and we discussed the mythology, we discussed a lot of remedies, and the deeper meaning of this combustion taking place. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. That's very, very important for us. Thanks for your time. And so for Cancer rising, Jupiter, the ruler of your 6th house and your 9th house, is going through Agni Pariksha while it is transiting through your 11th house. Okay, so this is the time, this combustion will be testing your friendships first and foremost. So all your friendships will be tested. Only the real, deep friendships will survive. This is the time of testing of your health, how strong you are in staying healthy, taking care of your health routine, just focusing on your health and staying strong. This is the test of your relationship with your gurus. Your belief system will be tested here. Okay, so are you really strong in your belief system? And you may actually undergo a shift, a change, transformation in your belief system. You may undergo a shift in your connection and relationship with your father, with the gurus, and also with your friends. And 11th house Jupiter will also, your desires will shift, will change. They'll become more spiritual, more grounded, more, meaningful. You'll have desires to help the humanity, not just superficial desires. So all that will be happening. And then 6th house is also house of service. So, and then, Jupiter combustion means you won't find, you'll be less expressive in all these areas we're discussing. So your communication with father, communication with friends, you'll be less expressive, less communicative. You'll withdraw, you'll go within. And so the 6th house, which is the house for service, that's the ideal remedy for Cancer rising, is to devote yourself. You'll withdraw from other areas of life maybe, but devote yourself fully in volunteer service, helping other people. And that's the 6th house. And your finances may also be tested. So this means, you may see that some projects are blocked. You don't see the results, but underneath, this is a process of change, transformation going on. You'll see much better results right after combustion. Version 2.0 is coming up, right? So this is the process of really purification of all our projects, all our things related to these houses that we're talking about. So that's going on for the sign of Cancer. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon to get the notifications. Namaste friends, my name is Amit Garg. Welcome to my channel, Vedic Astro Amit. Next is the sign of Leo, Simha Rashi. For Leo, you see Sun is the Lagna Lord, of course, right? So Simha Lagna we're talking about. And so Sun, Jupiter is getting combust by going in front of the Sun, Surya. So this is very powerful transit for you. Jupiter combustion will be from May 6th to May 31st. And if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. That really, really helps us. Now, for Leo rising, Jupiter is transiting through your 10th house, and Jupiter is your 5th lord, and it's your 8th lord. Watch the intro section to understand the real meaning of combustion, what's happening, and the remedies. So fifth lord and eighth lord is going through your 10th house, combust in the 10th house. First of all, you will feel, less expression. You'll be less communicative in your profession, in your work. So you'll withdraw, you'll go within. Self-analysis of, what's your purpose, what career you should choose. Questions like those may surface. Um, but this is a time of self-reflection in terms of, are you on the right track? And also, in fact, this is like version 2.0 will surface after the combustion. So it's a like setting the foundation, working on making it very, very strong fundamentally. This is the time for test of how strong you are on your path. Agni Pariksha is going on. Then fifth lord, that's your children. You may feel kind of distance from your children. You're not able to connect with them at that level. But if you try at a spiritual level, you'll be able to connect with them. If not on the external, externally it's difficult maybe to reach them, or emotionally they are distant from you. But if you go very deep, at a spiritual level, you'll be able to connect with them. Same thing with your spiritual partners, romantic relationships. Those may undergo a change. There may be a test, Agni Pariksha, test of your connection with your children, test of your relationship with your romantic partners. And then very important, this is the time to exercise caution with respect to your speculative investments, risky investments, stock market. So be very careful. I mean, because this will really be testing your patience, your risk-taking abilities. All of that will be tested very deeply. So don't make any hasty decisions. Just stay away from any risky bets during this time. This is also the eighth lord. So your you may undergo really a big change and transformation. You will actually discover some secrets of the universe, who you are, your purpose. And also, this is really good time to dive deep into esoteric subject studies, some deep subjects, pick up, and then also um, literally it's like eighth house is transformation, fifth house is children and romantic relationships, and 10th house is work. So all those areas could undergo a huge transformation. Now, understand this Agni Pariksha, this combustion is different from eclipse energy. This is a very dharmic, sattvic process. This is not like people cast a very, very negative, a picture of combustion, but it's very powerful. This is purification of whatever the house is involved, whatever Jupiter is touching in your life, whether it's sitting in the 10th house or the ruler of 5th house and 8th house for Leo rising. It is actually giving you a purified version of all those things in your life. So that's for the Leo rising. And one big remedy, especially for Leo, is also Surya Namaskar, sun salutations, giving water, Surya Argya, offering water to sun god in the morning. And then also, of course, the remedies that we discussed in the intro section will be very powerful. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Share with as many of your friends so that they can also benefit from this wisdom. And hit the bell icon to get the notifications. Namaste friends, my name is Amit Garg. Welcome to my channel, Vedic Astro Amit. Next is Virgo rising. Virgo rising, Virgo ascendant, Virgo Lagna. If you're Virgo Lagna, then Jupiter is your fourth lord and Jupiter is your seventh lord. And it's going through your ninth house. So Jupiter just entered Taurus, which is your ninth house, which is a huge blessing. Okay. If you haven't watched, please watch the intro section first. We discussed the deeper, really very different perspective on combustion than what most people think. And also remedies we discussed in the intro section. And if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Very, very, very important for us. And share with as many of your friends as possible. So this combustion, I call this Agni Pariksha. Okay? This is a test of all the things that Jupiter touches in your life based on your rising sign. So for Virgo rising, this is a test of your connection and relationship with your mother. This may be a test for your mother herself in some areas in her life. This may be a test in your relationships. So this is a very powerful transit for you. And a better version of your mother, better version of your relationships, a better version of your connection with your business partners would emerge after this combustion. But there'll be a change and purification and transformation in these areas of life. Combustion, literally, it's think of this as Agni Pariksha, fire. You're doing yagya homa. You offer herbs to the fire. So it is complete purification and burning away of all the impurities. So this is a period of cleansing, completely your relationship with your mother, relationship with your spouse or business partner um, will undergo a massive change. And also the ninth house, especially because Jupiter is sitting or transiting, Jupiter is being combust, being tested, sitting in the ninth house. So your relationship with the gurus will be tested. Your connection with your father will be tested. And that means purification. So it'll take it to the next level. So your relationship connection with father, your sangha, your gurus, your spouse, your business partner, your mother will be taken to the next higher level. So this is a good transformation. This is not like an eclipse where planet is going in the mouth of a demon. This is, in fact, planet is going in front of bowing down to the Surya, the sustainer of the solar system. This is a very dharmic process. This is a very, very cleansing, uplifting, and wonderful journey of the planet. Now, also you will feel less expressive. You may withdraw with respect to communication with your mother, communication with your spouse, communication with your gurus, which is fine, but the communication that will take place will be very, very solid, deep, and at a spiritual level. So it's a good thing. Don't feel that, oh no, if you're not talking too much enough with your mother, am I having enough communication with my partner? Don't worry about the quantity of communication or connection. The external expression is hindered during combustion, but the internal process of purification is going on. So you need to just have patience during these 25 days. Good things are happening, and it may feel that things are stuck. So you may feel your relationship with your mother, with your father, with your gurus, with your spouse, everybody, pretty much for Virgo rising is stuck. But it's not, bigger things are happening underneath. So that's for Virgo rising. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe, and share with as many of your friends as possible. That really helps us sustain the channel. All right. Namaste, friends. My name is Amit Garg. Welcome to my channel, Vedic Astro Amit. Next is Libra rising, Libra ascendant, Libra Lagna. For Libra Lagna, Jupiter is your third lord and it's your sixth lord. Okay, so third house ruler and the sixth house ruler is transiting through your eighth house. This is very profound for Libra. See, Libra, and before that, if you haven't already, please watch the intro section. Very important. We discussed the deep meaning, a very different perspective on combustion. And please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you like the content, and share with as many of your friends as possible. Libra people are peacemakers, right? So they are negotiators. And so for you, this change is happening, this combustion is happening for the third lord and the sixth lord. Third lord is our courage in day-to-day matters. Sixth house is our fighting ability, picking up the battles, the wars, the long-term fights in our life. Fight as in internal enemies as well as external. So obstacles in life, both internal and external. So third and sixth lord, Jupiter for you is the planet that represents all these, and that is going through combustion. So you may feel that you're not strong enough, you're not courageous enough, but this will give you complete a change in the way you approach these matters. So you'll be approaching your day-to-day challenges and your enemies and obstacles in life with a very spiritual perspective. Okay, so rather than just going out and fighting, so Libra, see why Libra is a peacemaker. First of all, that's exactly because Jupiter, the planet of dharma and wisdom and this benevolent planet, is the lord of your third house and sixth house. So if Mars is the lord of your third house, sixth house, then you're a fighter. Then you cannot be a peacemaker. The whole reason Libra is a peacemaker is because of this. So now this planet, which represents all the things connected with your third house and sixth house, is going through Agni Pariksha. So there's a deep test going on, testing of your patience, of your courage, of your fighting ability. So you got to be a spiritual warrior. So this is exactly what's happening for Libra. Uh, this is turning you into a spiritual warrior. So on a more mundane level, also like your connection with your siblings will undergo a shift, a change. It will not be superficial anymore, and there'll be a test, in terms of this will test your relationship with your siblings. Be careful with your communication. That's third house. So you'll be more internalized. You'll withdraw. Your expression will be not external anymore during these 25 days, which is a good thing. You'll internalize things. It's like rebirth, regeneration. And this is not like an eclipse where planet is going through the mouth of a demon. This is going through the blessings of the Surya Bhagwan, the king of the solar system. So this is a very, very positive shift. It may seem at the time that things are blocked related to the third house and sixth house, and also it's transiting through your eighth house. So shared resources may be stuck. Your family wealth, your inheritance may seem like it's stuck, but it's undergoing a really good period of change and transformation, and a better version of everything will surface after the eclipse. And good remedy for Libra is also focus on your health. Go very deep, a lot of meditation, alternate ways of healing, very spiritual ways of healing. Adopt those during this transit. These will serve you for the rest of your life. And also pick up some skills. Go within, internalize, and then pick up some skills related to third house. And then eighth house also, find out the secrets of the universe and start studying some esoteric subjects, astrology or energy healing, deep cleansing, all of that. So sixth house and eighth house are involved along with the third house. So health is very important, and change and transformation is very important. So that's what's going on for Libra rising. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and share with as many of your friends as possible. Namaste, friends. My name is Amit Garg. Welcome to my channel, Vedic Astro Amit. Next is Scorpio rising. Okay, Scorpio rising, Scorpio Lagna, Scorpio ascendant. Watch the intro section first to understand a very different perspective on combustion and why I call it Agni Pariksha, and the remedies we discussed in the intro section. And if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. That really, really helps us. So for Scorpio rising, Jupiter is transiting through your seventh house in the sign of Taurus. It is combust within 9-10 degrees from Sun, even though Sun is still in Aries until 14th of May, but Jupiter will be within 9-10 degrees of the Surya, the Sun. That's why it's combust from May 6th through May 31st. The dates could be a couple days before and after, depending on whether you take 9 degrees or 10 degrees or 11 degrees as combustion. So your second lord and your fifth lord, Jupiter is the second house ruler and the fifth house ruler for Scorpio rising, and it's transiting through your seventh house. So what's happening? Combustion, as I said, it's a Agni Pariksha. It's a very good cleansing process. It's not like eclipse where planet is going through the mouth of the demon Rahu or Ketu. This is going in front of the king, the Surya, the very dharmic sattvic planet. So you'll get much bigger and better results on the other side of combustion. During the combustion, it may seem that things are stuck. So what things might seem stuck for Scorpio? Your family wealth, your speech. You may feel like not talking much. All the money matters. Second house is family wealth, and fifth house is also connected with resources and wealth. And fifth house is the one of the Lakshmi sthanas. And so you may feel that not enough wealth is coming in, but underneath, good solid foundation, the process of cleansing and like regeneration of the way you make money, that's going on. Also your connection with your family. You may feel distant from your family, and most importantly, your own partnerships, personal as well as like your spouse or your partner or your business connections may be undergoing a shift. You may feel like less communicative, less expressive in your relationships. And this is also going to be a test of the strength of your relationship. So if the strength is, if the relationship is based on a spiritual foundation, then it will sustain and it will actually regenerate. It will undergo purification and it will go to the higher level if it's based on a good spiritual foundation. And spiritual doesn't mean like, all the like religions, all that stuff. It just means that good values, that's the spiritual aspect. And so your relationships may seem stuck, your family connections may seem stuck, your romantic partnerships may seem stuck, your connection with your children may seem stuck. That's the fifth house. But all of that is going a process of change and transformation. So it's a very good thing happening. So only the purified and the essential and the cream of the crop will remain. Your children themselves may undergo a change during this phase. And one caution for Scorpio rising also is not to take any risky bets, not to take any risky decisions in stock market or speculation, all of that. And then also your romantic partner, relationship may undergo a big change. And so it's a process of cleansing and testing of your existing relationships and the areas that Jupiter is touching as the second lord and the fifth lord transiting through the seventh house. So that's for Scorpio rising. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. That is very, very important for us. Thank you so much. Namaste, friends. My name is Amit Garg. Welcome to my channel, Vedic Astro Amit. Next is the Sagittarius rising, Sagittarius Lagna, Dhanu Rashi, Dhanu Lagna, and Sagittarius Ascendant, you can call. So for Sagittarius, if you haven't already, please watch the intro section. We discussed the really very different perspective on combustion, why I call it Agni Pariksha, and also a lot of remedies you can do during this very powerful phase of combustion of Jupiter, and why May 6th through May 31st. And if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. And so for Sagittarius, Jupiter is your Lagna Lord. So Lagna Lord is undergoing combustion, and it is also your fourth Lord. And the combustion is taking place in the sixth house. So this is a period of self-transformation. Your essence, your being will be tested, who you are. And also your fourth house. So Jupiter for Sagittarius rising is the planet of self, because it's not just the first house ruler, it's also the fourth house ruler. Fourth house represents our inner happiness, what things really give us happiness, and sort of our purpose, our sukhasthana. So that planet is undergoing combustion means you will really come out very strong on the other side, and you will discover who you are, the purpose of your life. It's like Phoenix rising. Literally, this is Phoenix rising for Sagittarius rising. People for Sagittarius rising people. And so, and then other things, your connection with your mother may seem very distant. You may feel less communicative, but this is undergoing a change and transformation. It's purification, going to the next higher level. So it's a good thing. And the sixth house, your health may undergo a change and transformation. The way you approach your health, you may incorporate more alternate healing modalities in your life. Your daily routine may undergo a change. So this basically Agni Pariksha means all impurities will wash away. So that's a good thing for the sixth house. Only the essential, the real, the original Sita, the original essence of the planet will remain. So the real blessings we get during and after combustion. So that's a good thing. Sixth house also, maybe a lot of changes happening in your job. That's more like 9 to 5 job if you have. And one of the good remedies for Sagittarius is, of course, doing lots of meditation, self-introspection, going within. If you do, during this period, you will feel like going, withdrawal, like, not very expressive, not very active outside, which is fine. Self-reflection and also volunteer service, sixth house, that's the most important thing for Sagittarius right now. The more you can help other people through wisdom, and also maybe even perform yagyas for other people in their homes, if you are into that. A lot of people are from that lineage, and they do yagyas, homas themselves, and you can do collectively or in other people's homes. So any kind of volunteer service, and then also discussion of spiritual subjects and things like that. Sharing your wisdom is a powerful remedy during this combustion phase. So that's for the Sagittarius rising. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Very, very important for us. Thank you so much. Namaste friends, my name is Amit Garg. Welcome to my channel, Vedic Astro Amit. Next is Capricorn rising, Capricorn Lagna, and Capricorn ascendant. For Capricorn, Jupiter is your third lord and it is your 12th lord. It is transiting through the fifth house. So combustion is taking place in the fifth house. If you haven't already, please watch the intro section. We discussed the deeper meaning of combustion, why I call it Agni Pariksha, and a lot of remedies also. And if you haven't already, also please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And share with as many of your friends as possible. That really helps us. Now, Capricorn rising, Jupiter is transiting through your fifth house, first of all. So that means you may feel tested in your romantic relationships. You may feel tested in your connection with your children, or your children may have, some tests, some kind of purification and change and regeneration process going on in their own lives. And then also third house is your siblings, younger siblings. So your connection with younger siblings may be tested, and tested in the sense, and also there could be like lack of enough communication, or there's like withdrawal, or lack of self-expression with your younger siblings, with your children, romantic partners. All of that is possible. But this combustion Agni Pariksha will take those relationships to the higher level, next higher level. Okay. And one of the big remedies for Capricorn is to do lots of mantras. Fifth house is connected with mantra shastra. And then also lots of meditation, because Jupiter is also your 12th lord. So going within, deep within, and connection with the other planes of existence. Surya Dev and Jupiter, Brihaspati, Guru Maharaj, they are together. So giving you blessings. So your ancestors are giving you blessings. This is golden period for you, especially because your fifth house is activated and your 12th house is activated. And then also connection with the foreign people, foreigners. So you may feel like your projects, if you're doing any projects or work abroad, that may seem like stuck, but it's undergoing, you'll see version 2.0, a bigger, better, revamped, regenerative version coming out on the other side. Okay. And then also your skills. The third house is our skills. This is really wonderful time to go deep and pick up some spiritual skills, in terms of, let's say, even playing guitar or some musical instrument. And then you can focus on creating some, spiritual music or spiritual art, or even cooking and stuff like that. So all of that is activated for you. And your short distance travels, you may feel a little bit frustrated because the third house lord is combust. So that you may seem they're not giving you enough results. Let's say you travel within the city quite a bit. So there may be like delays or just lack of results. But things are happening, purification and transformation is happening at a deep level. So you'll start seeing the results right after the combustion, that things are much, much better than before. So all that's happening. And also for Aquarius rising, Capricorn rising, be careful with your speculative investments, stock market. Combustion is a very sensitive period. You want to do a lot of spiritual work. Anything you do should have some spiritual foundation. Okay, so that's happening for Capricorn rising. If you like the content, please like, share the channel. That really helps us. Share with as many of your friends as possible. Next would be Aquarius rising. Namaste friends, my name is Amit Garg. Welcome to my channel, Vedic Astro Amit. So Aquarius rising, or Aquarius Lagna, or Aquarius ascendant. The Jupiter is the money planet for you. I'll explain why. And if you haven't already, watch the intro section first to understand a really different perspective on combustion and why I call it Agni Pariksha, and the remedies also. Now, for Aquarius rising, Aquarius Lagna, Jupiter is your second ruler and your 11th ruler. So one planet that rules both the money houses, the big money houses. 11th house is our financial gains. Second house is family wealth and accumulated resources. All your savings and your jewelry, your other assets. So that is all second house. So one planet rules your finances pretty much for Aquarius rising. So you got to be very, very pure and very respectful to Jupiter, to Brihaspati. And this combustion is taking place in your fourth house. Okay, so the Jupiter is sitting in the fourth house, and it is combust within 9-10 degrees of Suryadev. So this is a period when you may feel that finances are stuck. Okay, but huge transformation, big things are happening at the bottom, beneath the surface. So right after the combustion, you'll see the projects are moving in a much bigger, better way. And all you got to do is patience, but also going within, internalize and see that all your family wealth, all your the sources of income, they are very sattvic and dharmic. If not, then those things will be cut off. You know, the only because it's as if you're offering everything related to the second house and the 11th house in Agni, in fire, for pariksha, for testing. So fire will burn up all the impurities. Fire will burn away all that is not needed, or that's not serving, or that's not pure dharmic. Only the pure essence will remain. So if you are doing spiritual work, and your finances will grow, if you are on the right track. Or spiritual also, just just if you're being truthful, a very good person, that's a spiritual person. So that's happening. Also, this period will actually help you understand what makes you happy, what gives you inner happiness. Go deep, do a lot of meditation, because it's taking place in your fourth house, Sukhasthana. Your connection with your mother may undergo a deep change. You may actually feel less communicative with your mother. There could be like block, in self-expression with respect to your mother. But at a very deep level, you can connect with her spiritually. And same thing with the family members, which is second house, and also the friends. And your desires will also undergo change. All your superficial desires will wash away, will get burned up. The spiritual desires will remain, or desires that have a good solid foundation, and with the perspective of or the goal of helping the humanity. So all those dharmic things will sustain, will flourish, will have a version 2.0. Right? So a bigger, better version of all things connected to Jupiter in your life. You'll see the results in 3-4 weeks after this combustion period ends. So if you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. So that was for Aquarius rising. Next, we'll talk about the Pisces. Namaste, friends. My name is Amit Garg. Welcome to my channel, Vedic Astro Amit. So for Pisces rising, this combustion is taking place in your third house, the sign of Taurus. And Pisces, obviously, Jupiter is the Lagna Lord. For you, it's very, very important. Planet is undergoing combustion. That means your self-identity, so your self-expression, your personality, who you are, will undergo a complete change. If there is any superficial, qualities or impurities in your personality, in yourself, in your being, those will be washed away. Those will be burned up completely by Agni. Watch the intersection, why I call combustion as Agni Pariksha. Okay. But the essence will remain. So you'll discover who you are truly, underneath the surface. What's the purpose of your being? And then 10th house, same thing with your profession. Your profession will undergo a shift. It will have a more spiritual foundation now. Even if you do a completely, seemingly non-spiritual work, you can still incorporate spirituality by being honest, by making, sure that you're donating a portion of your income for good causes. And then also helping your co-workers. All that is possible. But you'll feel less expressive in your work as well, which is fine. You're going through internal change, transformation. You're internalizing all of that. Third house is where Jupiter is sitting, undergoing combustion. So your connection with your siblings may also undergo a change. You may feel less expressive and less communicative with your siblings. Your skills, that's very important. You should pick up some really good skills during this phase, because this combustion is all about cleansing and going within. Change, transformation is literally the fire is purifying the essence of all the things that Jupiter is touching, that planet is touching in your life. So being Pisces rising, Jupiter is your Lagna Lord, your 10th Lord, and combustion taking place in your third house. So all those things will be impacted. The real pure, it's like purifying the gold. Gold has to undergo this immense fire and burning for a long period of time. Then we get gold. So purification process going on. But Pisces, really wonderful changes happening for you, being the Lagna Lord. And it's the Guru and the King, Surya Maharaj, both sitting together, giving you these blessings. But on the surface, it may seem things are stuck for these 3-4 weeks in those areas of your life. But a massive shift happening. Version 2.0 is coming up very soon. So that was for Pisces rising. Thank you so much for watching. And please, please, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel and share with as many of your friends as possible. Thank you so much. Namaste.